Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, The Budgeting Biologist. My name is Brittany. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping on this little old video. And if you're an oldie but a goodie, thank you so much as always for coming back. I got a little cozy budget with me for April 2023. So if you're interested in that, please give this video a like, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it oh so much. And with that, let's hop into this video. So I think this is the first time I have filmed since we closed on our house. We closed March 24th, so it's been a little while since then. And you know, thank you so much for everyone's advice and you know, positive thoughts and all that good stuff. Everything went pretty much, it was very uneventful. Everything went really well. You know, yeah, we were really happy with our lender, our realtor, you know, settlement people, everything went well. So that's kind of all I have to say. You know, we're paying an amount we're comfortable with and all that good stuff. And you'll see that reflected in my budget in, you know, upcoming videos. Other than that, you know, we're planning on moving there at the probably closer towards the end of the month. We have done some stuff already, like we put up temporary blinds. We, you know, replaced the water filter in the refrigerator. We did a little bit of work on the sump pump and a couple of other things. Other than that, the house is pretty much like turnkey. So there's not really much for us to do. Like we have like an HVAC person coming out to look at, you know, just the HVAC system. And that's pretty much it besides moving in. So anyways, let's get to my April budget. Here in the DC area, it is like very classic early April weather. It is like very rainy, very windy. So I thought I'd do a little cozy budget with me for y'all. So I got my wine here, and then this candle is probably my favorite from Bath and Body Works. I have two of them. This is Pink Petal Tea Cake. I don't think this is one they carry all year round, but if you can get your hands on it, I promise you, it's such a good candle. And I just gave it to a friend for her housewarming, and she really loves it. So yeah, but anyways, so looking at my budget here, I always like to start off with my income. Now, if you're new to my channel, I am a salaried employee at my job, and I only get paid 2 times a month. So I get paid semi-monthly. So this is how much in total that I get paid, $4,910. This will be changing because I am getting a 2% raise. Like that's just standard for where I work. And then on top of that, I get like the second part of my sign-on bonus in May. And my plans for that sign-on bonus are, 1, I actually owe a little bit on my taxes. And then 2, I'll probably use it for like home decor stuff, because there's gonna be things that I wanna buy that quite frankly my partner doesn't care about, and I'm not gonna make him pay for stuff that he doesn't care about. So I'm gonna pay for those like decor stuff on my own, and I'm probably gonna use my May bonus to do that. But anyways, so right now we are working with $4,910.97. I always like to start off by paying myself first. So that is down here in my savings. Now, we no longer have a house fund, right? So my house fund was what I was saving up for a down payment and closing costs, but that's done. So I do need to update this sheet to get rid of these lines here. Let me see if it'll let me. Okay, that works. Okay, so now we have 3 savings categories, which is personal, Roth IRA, and then investing / iBond. Okay, so normally I put $1,000 into my personal savings, but that's gonna be actually $2,000 this time. And this is because next month, the month of May, I'm gonna owe mortgage and my last month's rent on this apartment. So I'm just gonna put the money into savings now, so that way I'm able to cover it and not have to worry about where the money's coming from. Yes, it's unfortunate, but luckily we have savings, and I'll be able to afford the mortgage and the last month of rent, you know, relatively easily. Okay, then I always put $500 towards my Roth IRA. I do have a 401k at my job, but I like having a Roth IRA our IRA as well. If I could, I would put all of my money into a Roth IRA, like all my retirement money, but you know, we do the best that we can. And then investing slash iBond, I think I am gonna go ahead and put $100 towards that this month. I have not been investing or, you know, putting anything towards my iBond all this year just because, you know, we were saving for the house, but now that money's freed up a little bit, I can start putting a little bit more money towards investment. So if we go down here, we are putting $2,600 in savings so far, which means we have a net total of $2,310 to pay for our variable expenses, fixed expenses, and sinking funds. Okay, y'all, so moving on to my fixed expenses. May is the last month where it's going to be like a normal month. Of course, I already explained earlier, May is going to be very expensive, so I'm going to take advantage of April. So April, I need to put $920 towards the rent, $50 towards water, $50 towards electricity. No, is it 50? Hold on, I don't think that's right. I actually need to go back to March. Sorry, $100 towards electricity, $60 towards Wi-Fi, and $37.70 towards my cell phone. And then Apple for me, which is Apple Music Student, and my iCloud storage is $7.28. At this point, $100 is probably too much for electric. To be honest with you, our bill has been going steadily down. But you know what? The money that we have in that account basically just stays there. So like it'll get used, right? Like, 'cause we'll have a very small electric bill for the new house, and we'll probably just pay it out of that. So I'm just gonna leave it at 100, even though our electric bill is probably not gonna be, you know, this much money. So in total for my fixed expenses, we have $1,174.98. And if we come down here, that means we have $1,135.99 for our variable expenses and sinking funds. All right, y'all, so moving on to the variable expenses. March. I'm very proud of myself for March. I basically spent no money. So I wound up doing really well with that. So April, I'm gonna be, you know, a little nice to myself and put a little bit more towards spending because I barely spent any money in March. So groceries will still be getting $250. Gas is one category that I'm going to go up on. I have been giving it $80, but I'm pretty sure my job is going to expect us to be in person 4 days a week, and then I'll still be able to telework at home one day. And right now I'm doing a lot of driving between our apartment and the new house. So I think I put 80 last month. So I think I'm gonna do 110, which is probably the most I've ever allotted for gas, like ever in my life. So that's a lot for me. But yeah, I think that should be able to cover it. I have a very small car, so that should be able to cover it. Beauty, I think I'm gonna put $40 in beauty. Shopping, I think I put like 30 bucks in shopping last month. This month, I'm putting 100. I don't need that much stuff, but like I said, after basically spending no money in March, I want to be kind to myself in April. Fun is going to get $200. I'm putting $200 because I have a couple of events. So the first is I'm going to a baby shower tomorrow, and then my friend's birthday is later on this month, and she always does bougie things. So I'm sure whatever she has planned is going to cost, you know, a little bit of money. So I want to account for that. So I'm going to do $200. Spending, which is the only actual cash that I ever carry with me, always gets 40. Giving always gets 10. Nutrafol are the hair vitamins that I take, and what I used to take, and I haven't been taking them for a while, so I'm gonna leave that at 0. Eating out, $70 has been fine for eating out, so I'm gonna leave it there. Pet is gonna get 10. And then buffer, you know, we never budget to take out of our buffer, but sometimes we do. So I'm just gonna leave it at 0. And if we actually take out our buffer, it'll be reflected here in the after column. So in total, we are putting $830 towards our variable expenses, which means we have $305.99 to put towards our sinking funds. Okay, so we have $305, 306, I guess we'll just round up, to put towards our sinking funds. I have not funded Christmas at all this year, so I think I'm gonna give Christmas $10. Gifts, my gifts, you know, sinking fund is basically wiped out at this point, so I am going to give this $75. Car, let me see how much I have in car. So in car, I have 176. Probably want to get that to 200. So if we do 200 minus 176, that means I'm going to put $24 towards car, and that'll, you know, finish that envelope. Clothes, I'm on a no buy. My Brittany sinking fund, I'm going to put nothing for that because I am on like a very low size no buy year. Electronics is getting 0. I'm not buying any electronics this year. Vacation, I guess I'm gonna put some money in vacation, so I'm gonna put here, let's just put here $75 in vacation for right now. Future, it's getting 100. YouTube is getting nothing. Shop Small is getting nothing. Oh, I should have did car insurance first. All right, so car insurance always gets 95, which means I need to change something. So now vacation is down to 0. Let me see how much I have in medical. Medical, I have $215, and I'm actually comfortable with that amount. So for me, my medical pays for like co-pays and like if I have to get a prescription and things like that. So I'm pretty good on medical. So I think I'm gonna leave that, not fund that for this month, which means we have $304 that we are going to be putting towards our sinking funds, which leaves us with $1.99 left over. And this, of course, will be going towards my buffer. My buffer like went down, y'all, when I had to get those Beyonce tickets. Of course, I didn't have to get them, but come on, right? So my buffer took a big hit when I paid for those, and some other stuff. So I'm gonna slowly build that back up. Okay, so when we come down to our pie chart here, where we can kind of see everything in one place, 53% of my income is going towards saving. Very happy with that. 16.9% of my income is going towards variable. Fixed is 23.9. Of course, this is going to be going up in May, which is, you know, it is what it is. You know, realities of being a homeowner have definitely started to sink in. And then I'm putting 6.2% towards my sinking funds. All right, y'all, that is gonna go ahead and end this, you know, little cozy budget with me. If you did like the video, please consider giving it, you know, an actual thumbs up, dropping a comment down below, and then of course subscribing to the channel. I would really appreciate it. And with that, I hope y'all are all safe, doing well, and I will see y'all next time.